Hi everybody and welcome to the Icing Artist. So today we are going to be making some sugar cookies, and these cookies are going to be decorated for Mother's Day. I've already baked my dough and I've dusted my surface just with some flour. If you'd like the recipe for the dough, I will leave a link in my description. You can also find it at theicingartist.com. So I'm just going to start rolling out my dough about a 1/4 inch thick. And that's just to make sure my cookies are still nice and chewy once they're baked. Once you've got the right thickness, you can cut out all of your cookie shapes. For mine, I've decided to cut out this kind of frilled square and a frilled circle. I just bought these cutters at the dollar store. So I'm just going to cut out all of my cookie shapes. And my recipe makes about 2 dozen of these cookies. So I've already preheated my oven to 375. I'm just going to bake them for about 8 minutes until they're golden brown just on the edges. Timing may vary depending on your oven, so you might want to watch them. And once they're baked, you're just going to want to let them cool. And now I'm just going to use some clear piping gel. I'm just going to put a thin coat onto the top of the cookie, and that's so my fondant will stick to them. I'm going to roll out some white fondant. You want to roll this out pretty thin so that way you don't have a big chunk of fondant sticking on your cookie. I'm just going to use some icing sugar, and that's so my fondant doesn't stick to my surface. I'm going to flip it over and just keep rolling it out. And then using the same cookie cutter that we cut out our cookies, I'm just going to cut out my fondant. And I've just chosen to use white fondant so that way when I put on my decorations on top, they stand out really pretty with all those bright colors. And then you can just place your fondant on top of your cookies and just make sure that they're nice and smooth and you don't have any air bubbles. These cookies are also perfect for Father's Day or kids' parties or birthdays. They're really cute. I really like how much they stand out once you get all those colors on them. So if you're drawing on your cookies with markers, you're going to want to let them dry overnight just for the fondant to harden up a bit. But if you just want to use some royal icing to decorate them, they're good to go just like this. So I've already made my royal icing. Again, I will leave a link in my description where you can find that, or you can go to theicingartist.com as well for that. And you can just let the kids go to town. So we're going to do some finger painting with the royal icing. So it's kind of like arts and crafts, but we can eat it. And you can also use some paint brushes and color them up and make little pretty pictures. And depending on the occasion, you can change up the colors of royal icing a bit. And you're going to want to thin down your royal icing quite a bit so that way you can actually paint with it properly and so you can finger paint and stuff. I had an absolute blast making these cookies. They're so much fun and you can get dirty and messy and just go nuts with them. You can make all different colors of designs and textures and colors. It's just really pretty. And what a great gift for like a mom or dad or anything like that. Look at all this texture of them standing up. And then if you want to do something really special, you can do little handprints. So just stick your hand right in the royal icing. Of course, your hands have to be clean. And then you can stick them right onto the cookie and it leaves this adorable little handprint. And you can do those in lots of different colors as well. How cute is that? And then if you want to do something a little different, you can get edible markers. These markers are completely edible. I got them at a cake decorating store. And then you can draw on your cookies. And again, these are the ones that you would have wanted to let dry overnight so that way your fondant's not sticky when you go to draw your little pictures on them. And look how cute those are. As you can see, they're nice and dry and the color doesn't actually come up on your hands or anything. They actually dry pretty good. And then to add something a little extra special, you can put them in little treat bags and then put a little ribbon on them and then give them as gifts. Make sure your ribbon's nice and curly on the edges. And what a pretty gift for your mom or dad or any birthdays or anything like that. Just something really cute and special and handmade.
I had so much fun making these cookies. I mean, I used to always really love arts and crafts as a kid. I love doing paintings and finger painting and stuff like this. So this is kind of applying that fun craft, but to edible art. So you're doing cookies and stuff with the kids. And this would be a great idea for a kids party. So if you want to do all the royal icing, all the markers, and all the cookies, spread it out on a big table and let the kids go nuts and have so much fun. Then they have a beautiful souvenir to take home at the end of the day. You could also do it for a birthday or Mother's Day or Father's Day. I hope you guys really liked them. I especially love those little baby handprints. Kids' hands, they're so friggin' small, and you put that on a little cookie. It's so cute. So I hope you guys really like them. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to go to theicingartist.com where I have my sugar cookie recipe and all my other recipes. And if you're new to my channel, I do put out new videos every Tuesday, so don't forget to subscribe so you guys don't miss one. Take care, everybody.